The first time dollars were printed in the United States was during a moment of deep national crisis, the American Civil War. Until then, coins made from gold, silver, and copper were the primary form of money. But in 1861, the war between the Union and the Confederacy created chaos, not just on the battlefield but in the financial system as well. As war expenses skyrocketed and fear spread across the country, people began hoarding gold and silver coins, which led to a severe shortage of currency. The federal government was running out of ways to pay its troops, fund supplies, and manage everyday expenses. In desperation, Congress passed the Legal Tender Act of 1862, which authorized the Treasury Department to print paper money for the first time. These early notes were nicknamed greenbacks because of the green ink used on the reverse side, a feature chosen partly to prevent counterfeiting and partly because it was cheap and durable. On March 10, 1862, the first official $5 demand notes were issued by the U.S. government. They weren't backed by gold or silver, but were declared legal tender for all debts, public and private, meaning people had to accept them as real money, even though many were skeptical. At first, the idea of using paper instead of coins seemed risky and even outrageous to some. Critics worried that the greenbacks would lose their value or cause inflation, and they weren't wrong. During the war, the value of the greenbacks did fluctuate, and their worth was often less than that of gold. But over time, the greenbacks kept the economy moving. They helped the Union pay soldiers, buy weapons, and maintain stability in a time of war. The design included patriotic imagery, such as eagles, Lady Liberty, and shields, as well as the signature of Salmon P. Chase, then the Secretary of the Treasury. By the end of the war, nearly $450 million in greenbacks had been printed, and though they were intended as a temporary wartime measure, the idea of paper money had caught on. These early notes laid the foundation for the modern American dollar, today's most powerful currency.